Hi, and thanks for joining us for another episode of the Read with Carylee show. We are welcoming back author and Prince William County teacher John Dutton with The Armadillo Who Lost Her Pillow. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like losing things. So I am very interested in finding out how this armadillo lost her pillow and if she ever finds it back. So without further ado, it's time to get into the story. So it's time to
tell the story.
Take it away, Mr. John Dutton.
On the day Armadillo lost her pillow, the sun blazed high in Amarillo. Delusions danced and her mind did go while she frolicked about to and fro. When she stumbled into her bungalow, her only thought was of marshmallows, toasted soft and brown in the fire's glow. Imagining herself in a wintry chateau, Armadillo dined with her imaginary beau. The marshmallows left loads of gooey dough stuck to her face, embarrassing so. Having stuffed herself from head to toe, her thoughts returned to the status quo, finding her beloved lost pillow. She retraced her steps for any memento, all the while whimpering for her lost pillow. But her eyelids grew heavy, and her great gait grew slow. Now Armadillo knew for the nap she must go, trudging to bed as through 3 feet of snow. Armadillo cried, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! My pillow, where did you go?" Failing to find comfort with a substitute pillow, she decided to look under the old weeping willow. For hours she searched high and low, and not having found it, her heart filled with woe, accepting the fact that she had lost her pillow. Suddenly Armadillo unleashed an unladylike bellow, remembering where she last saw her pillow. Wah! It was sitting beneath the big bay window. It was there where she practiced her taekwondo, pummeling it like it was the rugged John Rambo. Rushing with hope to the big bay window, she expected to see her faithful foe, only to find her pillow was, in fact, a no-show. Her pillow, faded by time to a dingy yellow, still remained her loyal bedfellow. Oh, how she missed her long-lost pillow. So she sulked to her room to read Frog and Toad. As she opened her door, Armadillo began to wail and wallow. Tears that were first like specks of snow soon became an unstoppable flow. She needed her mom. This she did know. So to the laundry room she did slowly go. On opening the door, she spotted a wondrous show. 'Twas the sight she compared to the works of Van Gogh. Her mother was fluffing her glorious pillow. Her relief exploded from above and below. Armadillo even felt it in her little left toe. The world was once again good to go, for Armadillo had found her lost pillow.
That is definitely a sweet story, and I could really, I feel her pain because no one wants to lose anything. So this was actually your first children's book that you wrote?
This was my first one. I wrote it to show the students how to write a narrative poem.
Okay.
All right, and so I went to this site called Rhyme Zone, one of my favorite sites. So I said, let me just put in armadillo. And all these words popped up. So I printed it off and said, I'm going to create a story just using these words. And this is what came out of it.
Wow.
So we have Armadillo Lost Her Pillow.
Yeah, that's so many things can inspire children's books and get children really wanting to read and learning how to read, because knowing that you can actually rhyme pillow with armadillo and all those words that you actually got into the book, those are words that you would possibly just look over, or
Right.
things that you can actually go and find to be able to get the inspiration. So what was the first thought of your students with this book?
They liked it. They liked the rhyme. They love the illustrations. My illustrator is Erin Bergler. She is also a teacher. She teaches art at Porter Middle School in Prince William County, and they love the artwork. I think they connect to it because they like the how they lost something, and I'm sure they're always losing their homework or something like that. So.
Well, as a teacher in Prince William County, do you want to, give a shout out to your students?
Yes. I hope you're having a great vacation. And remember, school starts on Monday, so we're looking forward to having you back, and I can't wait to do some writing.
Awesome. Well, to get your own copy of The Armadillo Who Lost Her Pillow, a signed copy from Mr. John Dutton, visit our website and check out how you can do that. Thank you again, Mr. John Dutton, for joining us, and thank you for joining us today for another episode of the Read with Carylee show. Remember, as always, if you're in the Prince William County area, come on down to Girani Coffee House and join us for some coffee, scones, and introduce your children to another author that may just be around the corner. Thank you again. Go to our website, get the tickets. They are free at readwithcarylee.com. Thank you. Have a good day. And remember, pick up a book and read. Thanks for watching another amazing episode of the Read with Carylee show. We have amazing authors coming by every week. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. You don't want to miss a thing.